Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to COD Filmy. Here are 10 leaks that have come out for COD Cold War. Number 10, return to a grand single-player story. The last time Treyarch had its chance to shine, it was in a rather controversial Black Ops 4 game. It was the first mainline title to eschew the single-player story in favor of a Battle Royale mode in the form of Blackout. Though Blackout was good on its own, it didn't make up for the lack of a dedicated story campaign. We already know that Black Ops Cold War will have a story for players to complete, but its return will be a make-it-or-break-it moment for some. Treyarch needs to capitalize on the community's strong desire for fascinating characters, action-packed story, and bombastic set pieces with the Cold War. Number 9, balanced multiplayer metagame. While I believe that Treyarch needs to learn from its Black Ops 4 mistakes when it comes to the campaign, it also needs to make up for 2019's problematic Modern Warfare multiplayer. While Modern Warfare isn't a bad game, its multiplayer metagame has been too rigid and frustrating for most of its lifespan. Submachine guns were too powerful for far too long, creating a system where series staples of assault rifles and other weapons weren't that useful. It was even to the point where it restricted the official Call of Duty League into bending to that metagame style, causing issues for veterans in the process. I think Treyarch needs to create a multiplayer metagame in Cold War that is open like previous Black Ops titles, not only appealing to fans but balancing it for competitions too. Number 8, seasonal content at launch. Another mistake that Modern Warfare made last year was by promising seasonal content but taking too long to deliver on the first season. Players had to wait nearly 2 months for the first season to drop. Those first couple of months are arguably the most important for an online game like this one, and Black Ops Cold War should come out of the gate swinging when it arrives in November. The first day of its release should also mark the launch of its inaugural season of content, offering skins, challenges, and a battle pass for players to complete. If the main problem is giving time for players to complete the story and check everything out, this could be remedied by making the first season a bit longer. Number 7, new and different take on zombies. Speaking of zombies, Cold War will see some long-awaited return of the Undead Horde since its last appearance on Black Ops 4. Treyarch is great about offering a new take on the zombies experience with each mainline game, and it is time for another fresh version. How the developer could go about reinventing zombies is up to it, but there are some key features that I would like to see introduced in this iteration. No matter what, I would like to see a new direction for this Black Ops pillar. One way could be to offer a single open world map rather than the standard multiple maps in previous entries. Number 6, major changes to Warzone. Finally, the last change I would like to see for Black Ops Cold War is less about it, specifically, and more about its connection to Call of Duty Warzone. We already know that the two games will be interconnected, much like the current relationship between Modern Warfare and free-to-play Battle Royale title. But this connection should be much more than just sharing cosmetic items and a seasonal battle pass. It is imperative that Warzone adds in a second Battle Royale map that takes inspiration from the Cold War storyline, much like what did some of Modern Warfare's Verdansk already. Number 5, prestiges. One of the glaring omissions from Modern Warfare was a lack of a prestige system, a staple of the previous Call of Duty titles. Rather than opting for a seasonal leveling system that resets at the beginning of a new season, the return of a prestige system would greatly appeal to those wanting more of a long-term grind through the ranks. Black Ops 3 was a perfect example of the prestige system. Players worked their way through the 10th prestige before reaching Master Prestige, where they could continue to progress all the way to level 1000. Number 4, 3-lane maps. Map design has been a hot topic of conversation since the release of Modern Warfare, with some players calling the multiplayer maps from the 2019 reboot some of the worst maps ever seen in a Call of Duty game. This is partly due to the unique design philosophy of Infinity Ward opted for, scrapping the idea of 3-lane maps in favor of maps with no real structure. Good maps are key for a successful Call of Duty multiplayer title, and with Treyarch being behind some of the most iconic maps in the history of the franchise, we may get a sneak peek at what they've been working on for Black Ops Cold War. Number 3, creative class. Modern Warfare drastically changed the way we select our loadouts before jumping into the action. The gunsmith unleashed millions of different attachment combinations to suit all styles of play, but with so many variations, it was difficult to determine which were the very best attachments to be using. It is likely that we all got more details on class creation during the reveal, and as pioneers of the popular Pick 10 selection method, Treyarch could strip loadout creation back down to its basics, or it could unveil something completely different, perhaps revealing their take on the gunsmith. Number 2, customization. Back on Black Ops 4, players had the opportunity to create their very own weapon camouflages and emblems, but on Modern Warfare, this feature was not present. With Treyarch back at the helm, customization is likely to be returning to Call of Duty once again. There were some stunning designs created by some players in the paint shop section of Black Ops 4, and given its popularity, it wouldn't be surprising if Treyarch revealed a reworked paint shop feature filled with brand new features to get their creative juices flowing. Number 1, a ranked playlist. For those looking for a more competitive Call of Duty experience, a ranked playlist is a place to play. Modern Warfare 2 didn't have one, and Black Ops 4 had a disappointing version in comparison to World War II ranked playlist, which came with a dedicated ranking system, complete with exclusive rewards and the same maps, modes, and rules that the pros were always using. The Call of Duty League will be entering its second season by the time Black Ops Cold War releases, and with record numbers, tuning in to watch the action, implementing a functioning competitive playlist is the perfect place for fans and players to get their fix of competition. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.